You guys all remember Agent Coulson? You guys remember the great TV series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Well, what does Clark Gregg, Agent Coulson himself, think of Marvel Studios and everybody ignoring Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Well, he has a not safe for work response for everybody that takes a dump on the series and tries to pretend that it's not canon. In a recent interview talking about the legacy of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which you guys might laugh when I say that, but without Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you don't have any Marvel Studios or Marvel TV series ever. It's because of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that we had all the Netflix shows and the Hulu shows, and that Marvel saw TV and still sees TV as a viability. As a matter of fact, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is directly responsible for everything streaming we have today, including them looking at how to cost-effectively reduce costs on things and bring us even things like Star Wars. This was talked about by Bob Iger in old earnings calls from a decade ago or more, and how they were looking to transition due to the success of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and how they pushed boundaries with what was possible on TV. So a lot of people naturally, including myself, love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they certainly don't make Marvel TV like this anymore, where, you could enjoy an episode of Marvel every single week for like 30 weeks out of the year, It doesn't happen anymore. Well, recently in an interview with Slash Film, Clark Gregg, who of course was a mainstay in Phase 1 of storytelling and connecting all the dots, was asked about how he feels about Marvel Studios not canonizing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and how people look down upon it and all this, and how people discount it as cheap or talk bad about it or ignore it and don't want it to be canon and constantly make fun of it not being canon. He said, well, if you're one of these people, you can go F yourself. He straight up says the full word, but I can't say it here because YouTube. But, he's very point blank about it, and I respect his honesty. The amount of, dribble, hatred, outright just nonsense hatred Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. gets is beyond me. It is some of the best storytelling Marvel has done in the entire MCU for any TV series. If people only gave it a chance once the story got going, once they were unshackled from the first season. But unfortunately, people didn't, and now it's largely ignored by people, but it's a piece of media that's so important to Marvel that it can't be understated, and I agree with him. The longer that they pretend like it's not important or canon and keep ignoring it, the longer they can go F themselves. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.